emboldened by the flame of ambition.
Welcome back, everyone, to Castle Soul Ring. I'm your host, Kurt.
And I am Renard.
And we're going to be hosting a full double feature from Elden Ring to Magic the Gathering.
Yes, on today's exciting episode, we're going to be bringing Morgott, the Omen King, into Magic, being led by Varragoth, the Bloodsky Sire. And then...
oh, yeah, the second part of the show, we've got the one and only Teysa Karlov, and she's going to be collecting taxes across the lands between.
This will be an exciting episode for the living and the dead.
Why don't we meet you guys over at Leyndell, the royal capital, to kick things off with Varragoth as Morgott.
Let's do it.
Graceless, tarnished. What is thy business with these thrones? Willful traitors. All thy kind are all of a piece. Pillagers, emboldened by the flame of ambition. Have it writ upon thy meager grave, felled by King Morgott, last of all kings.
Leyndell, the royal capital.
Yes, home of Morgott, the Omen King, the Fell Omen. This is going to be fun.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's not often we do a single color commander.
Yes, I think this is probably the first one we've done on the entire series as far as a monocolor commander goes, but...
well, let's not keep them waiting. They know it's Morgott, the Omen King, but who is representing him today?
So, I chose to have Morgott represented by Varragoth, Bloodsky Sire. This is a fun, legendary demon rogue from the Kaldheim set. Varragoth, Bloodsky Sire, or Morgott, the Omen King, is a 3-mana mono black commander, a legendary demon rogue, as I mentioned.
He's got a 2 attack power and a 3 defense, but I think the more impactful piece of power is the fact that he has that first line of Death Touch.
Yes, so any damage that he would do to a creature will destroy or kill the creature, unless it has a few other clauses in Magic, but for the most part, it's lethal. And then he has a very unique and set-specific ability in Boast, which means for him, his Boast cost is 1 generic mana and 1 black, and then target player searches their library for a card, then shuffles their library and puts that card on top of it. Right. Activate this ability only if this creature attacked this turn, and only once.
Now, how does that translate into Morgott? How does he boast?
So Morgott is the one person you're going to talk to probably the most in terms of bosses in Elden Ring.
He's the first big name drop that... oh, look at that.
Oh, we've been invaded by Bloody Finger Die.
Nice. Okay, cool. Let's...
Do you think he's here to make us die, or do you think he's wanting to roll the die?
I think he wants to make us die as he rolls the die. At least that's my wife's Tiamat deck.
Well, let's see what happens, I guess. I have some combos I want to try.
Ooh, nice. All right, die. Let's see what he's got. And he's rocking the Blood Arm, or the Blood Fiend, so that is typically a one-shot blood loss kind of item.
It's a little trick pony type of thing, if you will.
Little tricks up my sleeve, too.
Sometimes just some simple magic is all it takes, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, go heal up, die.
You could try.
Oh, yeah, he can try. All right, there he goes.
He's like, oh, that was uncomfortable.
Round 1. Oh, he's going after the Skulls caster. Oh, he wants you to hit the, he wants you to hit that donkey.
I want to do nothing. It's rude. I'm not hitting a donkey. That makes no sense.
All right. Whoa. Hey, there he is. I thought you were him.
Well, I'm not.
Oh, that's going to hurt. I think I'm going to have to get him.
I do not care.
Got him. Good fight.
Well done, Finger Die.
Good fight, Die. Hell yeah. Kazmina, break it down. All right. We were talking Varagoth being a 2/3 death toucher. And we're talking about how he's always boasting. And essentially, Morgott, when you first, or not Morgott, Morgott, when you run into Morgott, it's actually Morgott, his astral projection in the very beginning of the game. Morgott is the one who's trash talking you from the very beginning.
Yes, he does kind of stay undercover because most of the royal army and everything that he leads does not know that he is an omen. So he just has this giant rags kind of draped over him. In the game, it's really not that inconspicuous, honestly. But nonetheless, it is still Morgott.
Right. So Varagoth is Morgott. Now, this is where we typically go into the color pile. We break down how each color individually brings aspects to the character, but we've got mono black this time.
Yeah, and so black is just your color of death and things that are evil. And honestly, the omens in Elden Ring are pretty close to demons or Nephilim, if you want to get literal
nice
about
Nephilim drop. I love it.
But they, Morgott does have a sense of, primarily it's ambition that he has. He believes himself to be the one true king who's been loyal to the throne and to the Erd Tree and the Elden Ring.
Right, and that plays right back into our boast ability that we were talking about. He's very into himself.
Yes, he will tell you about it.
He thinks he's holier than thou, quite literally.
Yes.
Well, speaking of evil and black, our first card for Varagoth is going to be
the Nazgul. Now, as a Lord of the Rings fan,
I feel like every deck has one Lord of the Rings cards in it, just out of pure funness.
So the Nazgul would just happen to be like a destined card to put into this deck as I was building, because the Nazgul are representing the Knights Cavalry in Elden Ring, of which there are both 9.
So there are 9 Black Knight Cavalries, the ones that you can find at nighttime running around in certain areas. They'll drop some pretty cool weapons and Ashes of War. One of my favorites happens to be the Phantom Slash.
They're fun enemies. Obviously, they're pretty big and imposing.
And I love how the Nazgul here is a representation of pure evil, and it fits right in with our motif.
Yes, and the Nazgul themselves are a 3-mana mono black Wraith Knight. They are a 1/2 also with Death Touch. I wonder where they learned that from. And whenever the Nazgul enters the battlefield, the ring tempts you, which is specific mechanic in Lord of the Rings magic combination, which there's 4 levels, a lot of stuff. But nonetheless, whenever the ring tempts you, put a +1/+1 counter on each Wraith you control, and a deck can have up to 9 cards named Nazgul.
Nice, and that really works out thematically, and it's not a bad punch to the deck.
Yeah, and it's an easy target if you want to boast. Go get yourself a Nazgul if you've already got another one on board.
Yeah.
Keep building them up, because I can't speak for everybody, but I think Elden Ring would have been very fun if you were just trotting along and you're like, Knights Cavalry, let's fight them. And then all of a sudden you're like,
your ass
oh,
kicked.
there's 3 of them. Oh God, now there's 9 of them. That would be crazy.
And we didn't bring it up, but the last line of it says a deck can have up to 9 cards called the Nazgul. So we will have specifically 9 in the deck. Even though this is a commander deck, it's a singleton format, this is one of those rules that allow you to bypass that natural rule.
Yes. And so just a beautiful inclusion.
Great. Well, with that being said, how about we roll into Court of Ambition?
Yes, this is a little on the nose because, as I mentioned, Morgott is very ambitious, but he does defend the Elden Court, if you would say, right outside the Erd Tree. And so the Court of Ambition is one of my favorite of all the courts in Magic.
No, I love it because it's his line. We saw it earlier.
Emboldened by the flame of ambition.
Ironic.
Yeah, so the Court of Ambition, it's got more than one tie.
Yeah, a little bit of pot calling the kettle black there. But,
so this one enters and makes you the monarch, but what does it do after that?
Yes, so as a 4-mana black enchantment, 2 black and 2 generic, Court of Ambition enters the battlefield, you become the monarch, which just gives the game an extra token that runs around, and whoever's the monarch ends up drawing a card at the beginning of their end step.
Right, so it's kind of like that ambition is turning into card draw.
Yeah, and what Court of Ambition says is at the beginning of your upkeep, each opponent loses 3 life unless they discard a card. If you're the monarch, however, instead, each opponent loses 6 life unless they discard 2 cards.
Oh yeah, this is how we take holier than thou and we put damage or loss of life in this case straight into you.
I love it. Like I said, it's one of my favorite courts. I love anything that disrupts, especially my opponent's hands. And it just gives you a little bit of something else, gives you the Monarch to play with. You can fight for that. It gives you a fun target to go boast against.
Yeah, Court of Ambition, and really the Monarch in general, is just a great add to most games. It usually lightens it up. I really enjoy it personally.
Yeah, and if someone takes the Monarch from you, well, then you just swing Morgott back at them with boast and Death Touch, and you get back what you need to.
Yeah, nice.
But speaking of things that we are going to be boasting for, when you fight Morgott, you're going to see that he has a great magical ability to summon a plethora of weapons to use against you.
The first one being the Hammer of Nazan, and man, does he know how to bring it down.
He does. In Elden Ring, it's technically the Giant Crusher, but Hammer of Nazan will be the first thing you're going to want to boast for in this deck. You don't see a lot of mono black equipment based deck.
Yeah, this is
but this has a little bit in it.
This is going to be surprising, and it's Elden Ring, so you get to brag about how it's actually Morgott.
Here we go. So the Hammer of Nazan, commander staple, I would argue, for certain decks. 4 mana, legendary equipment. When Hammer of Nazan or another equipment enters the battlefield under your control, you may attach that equipment to target creature you control. The equipped creature then gets +2/+0 and has indestructible. Which, when you make Morgott a 4/3 minute or Death Touch and indestructible, you kind of just get to boast all day as much as you want.
I know, it's a great tie-in, and not just that, but we're increasing our damage, right? We're doing that. We're making him indestructible. He's got Death Touch. He's turning into a very serious threat now.
Yeah.
Because now we've got the +2. That makes us at, 4, right? So 4 is not that bad, but when you add in other abilities, now we're spreading out Death Touch damage.
Yeah, so the more blockers your opponents assign, the more that are going to die.
And we're going to have more equipment in here. So Hammer of Nazan is going to allow for free equips that are just heavy, fast, and they're going to get to you before you know it.
Yeah, so this is just the automatic. First thing you do is go, it protects your commander, it buffs your commander, and it makes, like you said, all the other equipments that are coming down that much more potent.
Nice. So after the Hammer of Nazan, we've got another piece of equipment.
Rune Chanter's Pike.
Nice. 2 colorless artifact equipment.
Yes, he doesn't see a whole lot of play, but it's powerful in the decks that it does. And this is representing the Tree Sentinel Spear in Elden Ring.
Oh, what a beaut.
Yes, so
this is the one that Morgott summons in the middle of his fight and pokes you with it, right?
Yes, a lot of reach. And so the equipped creature with Rune Chanter's Pike has first strike and gets +X/+0, where X is the number of instant and sorcery cards in your graveyard, and it can equip for 2. And this is where, again, we see the first strike Death Touch combination becoming extremely lethal. And most of the time, if you get this to a +5, and you have Morgott running around, you can do a little bit of Voltron stuff, but your opponents probably aren't going to be throwing all their creatures into a 7/3 first strike Death Toucher, but if they need to, they will.
You've got the ability, and the 2 equip cost isn't bad, but let's just imagine if it's turn 4 or 5, do we think we could have maybe 1 or 2 sorceries in the graveyard?
Probably. It'll depend how you want to build your deck. This one I kind of have, I would say average for black. I don't want to say full-on Spellslinger, but when you're running black in Magic, you're going to have...
You got like dark rituals and stuff like that?
Yeah, that's a great ramp. There's no reason not to have it in there. But you're
going to
have...
in this deck?
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's no reason not to have your core black removals, your Doom Blades, and your... I don't want to say murder technically, but any of your murder staples that destroy creatures that your opponents have. That way, if there is anything that you can't deal with, then at least you have removal for it, and then it makes Morgott even bigger. And I like that it kind of represents the reach and range of that spear in Elden Ring.
Yeah, that's a really good one. So what's the next one?
The next one, I like this one. This was a nice little fun ad. Phantom Blade. This is a card from Assassin's Creed, which is one of my all-time favorite sets for Magic. But it represents the dual little phantom blades that Morgott will summon when you're fighting him.
Okay, so you're talking about the holy daggers that he throws out, and he goes 1, 2, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and the fun thing about holy damage with that is even if you block, it's actually still going through, like magic damage and other.
Yeah, and so the Phantom Blade is, although visually not represented the same in the art, but if you can imagine with us, it's a 5 mana black artifact equipment. When it enters the battlefield, attach it to up to 1 target creature you control, Morgott. and then destroy up to one other target creature. That's the first dagger he throws. And then the equipped creature gets +1/+1 and menace, which is extra fun. And this is where the other daggers come in that he throws at you, or makes it rain from the sky.
Nice. Okay, so my favorite line on there is actually the menace portion, because we have a very special commander that takes advantage of it with that death touch ability.
Yep.
You're not going to see that very often, and this is a rare case where you get to sling that damage out.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, if you have somebody with a few creatures on board, you can put Phantom Blade down, destroy one of their creatures, swing this at them after it's been attached to Morgott. You got yourself a 3/4 Death Touch Menace. They're going to have to lose the other two creatures most of the time in order to deal with you.
It's going to be a death touch kill situation, and you better hope we don't have more power, because if you need more blockers, they're all going down.
Yeah, there's just something. This is Morgott when he finally unleashes his blood that he has such disdain for. But to represent that sword, that beautiful cursed blood sword of his, Hidden Blade.
This is a fun artifact. It's another one from Assassin's Creed, another equipment, this time for 2 colorless.
Mm-hmm.
I think another 2 to equip. That's not too bad, but it's mirroring the last. We have Flash, which is a fun one. Why is that important here, though?
Because this lets you just poof, here it is kind of a thing. So Flash lets you play this permanent or any spell at instant speed, which just means you can kind of spring it upon your opponents out of nowhere. And so with this blade specifically, using it to again represent Morgott's actual cursed sword that he has hidden within that cane that he uses until you finally fight him.
Yeah, that is so good. And right, we'll cut to it, but we've got he's holding that blade in front of his face. Blade cracks apart, and you see the blood flame coming off of the iridescent sword metal.
It's a beautiful weapon.
Yeah, so Hidden Blade actually it works on our thematic level because it is in fact hidden.
Yes. And when it enters the battlefield, you attach it to a target creature you control. If that creature is an assassin, it gains Death Touch until end of turn. In this instance, Morgott already has the Death Touch, so you don't have to worry about that. But the equipped creature gets +1/+0 and, again, First Strike. So if you want to just fool your opponents and be like, I'm just going to swing at you with a 2/3 Death Touch to boast, and they're like, yeah, not this time, I'm going to actually block it, you can be like, ha, surprise.
Oh, it's going to be a laundry list of people that are going to lose their life. Oh, and we're invaded by Bloody Finger Charcoal. Ooh.
Hey, look, everybody just bringing these big swords and things. This is...
I think I want some defense on. That guy's got 2 big swords. Charcoal, welcome.
I guess we're going to have to do what we got to do.
Let's do it.
How am I going to get in here?
I tell you what you don't want to do is trade.
Yeah, I'm a mage. We don't believe in trading.
Ooh. Oh, wow.
Well done, Charcoal.
Nice, good fight. Kazmina back there with the clutch.
Forgot the mage. Never forget the mage.
All right, 1 down for our homie here. Charcoal. May you live to fight again.
Yes. Add a little bit of ember. Rise from the ashes.
Nice. Okay, so we were talking about Hidden Blade and Morgott's blade that came out, but I think we can shift right over.
Yeah, and like we said, the +1/+0 has First Strike, makes him a lethal threat, and then you continue to boast for whatever you want to boast for out of your deck. It'll be great.
That's great. Yeah, we can search up whatever equipment we want, or Nazgul.
Yes. And honestly, between the equipments that you have just to fit the theme that Morgott already uses, and looking for Nazgul to continuously pound through upgrading your race, you'll have a pretty solid set of cards to continuously look for. And you can include your normal black tutors between demonic tutors and vampiric tutors and all those if you can afford them.
Yeah, you can do whatever kind of support package, because you might want to get your equipment back from the graveyard as well, or maybe that Court of Ambition would love to come back from the graveyard because it would give you that Monarch trigger again, as well as whatever the effect was.
Yeah, and there's a few other things in there that can kind of play around with the Monarch mechanic, because, like I said, Morgott does see himself as the last true king in this royal bloodline.
I love it because your ambition is what's drawing you the knowledge there. It's what's drawing you the cards.
Yeah.
And I think that was well done. Great job. But with that being said, are we good to move on to the action side?
Yeah, this is Morgott, so hopefully you guys will enjoy the deck. And I think now it's time to move on to Magic's one of the more iconic characters in Magic, I would say.
Oh yeah, it's time to move over to some real combat now. I want to watch the lands between get invaded by Teysa Karlov.
The one and only.
Let's go use spirits to wreak havoc.
Yes, there are debts to be collected.
All right, let's get out of here. Boom! And we're back, this time in the royal capital for Teysa Karlov.
And look at all the golden wealth of the Orzhov Syndicate behind us.
Nice. It is definitely a black and white Orzhov kind of night.
I'm loving it. This is a good time.
Teysa Karlov. 4-drop, 2 colors, 1 white, 1 black. Human advisor. And she's all about spirits.
She's probably one of the most iconic characters in Magic. Teysa just has so many.
She's a classic.
Yeah.
She's an MTG classic. And in this case, we're going to be looking at her portrait as well. And so the first one we've got just normal Teysa Karlov, but this is from Commander 2022.
The profile arts of some different characters. I'm a big fan of a lot of them, but I think it's probably the best representation of what she looks like up close, which I think you did a really good job of mastering with the cosplay that you've done here. I think one of the cool things that people will notice that you've done with her build specifically, and we might do with more, is Teysa's not really a fighter. Like, she's never known in Magic to be like some sort of combat-based person. She leads the Syndicate from a position of power. She's,
Right, that position of power being called the Envoy of Ghosts.
yeah, she is, all about a monarch, almost, essentially.
Well, she acts as the voice of the Ghost Council. The Ghost Council is essentially just too creepy to talk to everybody on their own, so they need an envoy. So they made one. Granddaddy Karlov basically got a position made for his granddaughter being Teysa. Now, the Karlov name holding a lot of weight in the Orzhov Guild, especially for collecting taxes and tithes.
Yes, because with the Orzhov Syndicate, when you die, if you still owe them a debt, your spirit comes back and you still will pay that
Oh, you're
debt.
going to pay the debt.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts.
And that's what we're going to be doing here in Elden Ring, is collecting some debts.
Yes, and you'll see as we go through, some of Teysa's outfit might change a little bit because we wanted to represent her more official aristocracy vibe.
Sometimes she's going to wear that noble's garb. And sometimes you'll see her in this, but I think at the end, I like the long flowiness of the Night Maiden armor.
It is one of my favorite sets in the game.
Nice. And then to get her into Elden Ring, we needed to give her some weapons. So in this case, we chose the cane sword for obvious reasons.
Yes, because Teysa does walk with a cane. She was injured I think she was born with a limp, actually, with her leg, but she has a very elegant cane, and the cane sword doesn't get enough love in Elden Ring, so here it is.
Yeah, absolutely. And then we've also got another way to call in spirits with the spirit sword. So this one, we use our Ash of War Rancor Slash, and you can see we're able to produce a couple of spirits as we do some damaging strikes.
Yeah, and it gives you a little extra length on that sword because it is pretty short.
And it is magic based. This sword has a base of 144 plus 95, and the plus 95 is because of my stats. I've got a high intel over there. You can see it's 73.
Yeah, when you're running death sorceries, you're going to be all intel based with a little bit of frost damage in there. So it's...
And since we're running death sorceries, we're going to be using the death staff to cast them for a little extra damage. Oh, nice. And we're invaded. Let's see what she can do since we're talking about it.
Against a smooth criminal.
Nice. I like the sound of that.
But where are they?
Smooth criminal, where are you?
Smooth. It's a smooth criminal.
Smooth?
Smooth.
Oh, I like a smooth.
Like a smurf. But smooth.
but real smooth Smurf.
Oh, yes. A criminal smurf. What do you call him? A smoof.
Where is
This is the unfortunate part is
she not, or is he not here?
they could be anywhere in this whole castle, honestly.
Okay.
I assume that they're fairly close. They could be coming down from behind us.
Well, how about I set off a sprite stone right now, because these suckers take a long time to get to where they're
Oh,
going.
it's so cool watching them. I've never played with them until
Look how long it takes. Well, we better keep our eye open for that invader
I'm
too.
going to try to shoot it.
wait! I might be able to one-shot it if I'm not summoned into someone else's game. Or oh shoot!
What just happened? Oh, God.
I need him off of me.
Smooth criminal. That was rude.
Thank you. Oh man, I used the wrong thing. I need to heal badly.
Then heal.
Whoa, yeah, but I used the wrong thing.
Well, don't do that.
Thank you for saving my butt. What does it say? Smooth criminal. All right.
Yeah. You thought I was just hallucinating?
He's light rolling. Oh, nice. He's got that throwing thing.
I wish I was light rolling. That would be fun.
Oh no.
Boosh. Wow, I don't do a lot of damage. This build was not prepared for anything crazy like today.
Oh, that was awesome. Ooh, that was interesting. Uh-oh, this is gonna hurt.
Yep.
Oh, he
gosh.
survived it. Nice. Wow, he's really good. Smooth Criminal's got the moves.
With his armor set, I think he's actually fairly resistant to magic as well.
All right, I'm healing.
He's using poison on those things. I love that.
Oh man, he's so good. I'm popping out all of these.
Just stun him for a sec. There we go.
Oh, we got him. You better go get capitalized. Oh no, he's gonna survive. Good job, Smooth Criminal. We're going again.
He's coming at me. He's coming at me.
Dang, he's going around the other way. Did I hit him?
You kind of got him. Oh, he's poisoned me.
Smooth Criminal knows what's up.
Beautiful fight. Watch out. He didn't see the ghost coming.
Uh-oh.
I'm dead. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh, I think he's dead too. What a fight. Oh my
fight,
gosh.
Smooth Criminal.
Oh man.
That was beautiful.
Hughes vanished. Wow. I think he was better than me, that's for sure.
Oh, I'm going to feel that poison for a while.
Smooth Criminal took us both on, and we almost won. That was real close.
Oh,
Great fight.
like I said, this character was not prepared for that.
Oh, man. Remnants of Nico Bolas in the background.
Oh,
It's
long may he reign.
quite evocative of the Nico Bolas days in Ravnica.
But we digress. The Orzhov Syndicate.
We were talking about how Teysa is actually a master of spirits, as you just saw.
Yeah.
And with that, she leads the Orzhov Guild. So we're going to show off the card Teysa Opulent Oligarch, because we also want to see those spirits. And they show you those death rancors really, really well.
Yeah, I think it's a really nice art. All the versions of that card, I think, are really nice arts. And I got to give props to everyone, or whoever came up with, and the individual artists that have the Ravnica City frames that came out in Murders of Karlov. That is one of my absolute favorite art frames in all of Magic.
Yes, I absolutely love it. And we'll actually talk about one here in just a minute. But moving on, we wanted to talk about also how she was murdered in the end of her story by Trostani, of all people, the Selesnya Dryad.
No, one of Trostani.
Yes, one of Trostani, being a three Dryad being.
The powerful beings in Orzhov will come back if they die in their mortal shell.
And in this case, Teysa does, with Call a Surprise Witness.
Yes, and that's when she comes back and basically solves the crime, figures out who murdered her. Because, like, even if they die, a debt will be paid.
All right. And then as coming back as a spirit, she actually led the Orzhov Guild yet again, but this time as a spirit. I think that's pretty metal.
Yeah, she's awesome. Like I said, one of the most iconic characters in Magic. And hopefully, we're going to see everything that she can do in Elden Ring, because there's no shortage of death sorceries.
She's got a lot loaded. We're talking about Ancient Death Rancor, Rings of Spectral Light, and Explosive Ghost Flame. Those are our main skills, and we'll be throwing out Ghost Pots
Love them.
to be doing damage. So with that being said, how about we jump right into the evasions?
Let's do it.
I'm excited. Let's go.
Debts to collect.
Shoot down the moon. on the Scadu Altus. First invasion of the day.
Straight into the DLC. Oh, look at all that gold. Teysa just comes in with the wealth of the Syndicate already dripping off of her.
Teysa, Envoy of Ghosts, going to be working for that Obsidian Ghost Council.
Yes, and look up there, that elegant enemy of yours.
First enemy. I think it's just one person here.
Yeah, looks like a lost knight from Lendel.
Holy Knight Lawn. He's got a tree spear.
He also has a debt he has to pay.
Ooh, we go right into the Rancor slash and we catch him with the spirits. We avoid his spear. We're going to run around, and I think we're going to punish.
Oh,
we sure are.
Got him, got him.
Teysa's ruthless.
And right into the Ghost Flame.
That's essentially just stored up spirit energy from all the ghosts she controls.
Yes. Oh, yes. Remember these guys? They also had debts to pay.
Yeah, the one that kills him is the one that gets to go free. And it's over just like that with a bit of a combo.
Beautiful.
The Rancor spirits get mixed in with that impaling thrust off the cane sword, and there's just nothing they can do at that point.
Yeah, Ancient Death Rancor. People know to run from it, but if you can stop them for half a second, they're done for.
We were checking out the specimen storehouse. I think we have 2 enemies this time.
Yes, and you can see that Teysa was just coming from a meeting somewhere in her elegant little dress.
Quite the royal garb she's got on.
Oh, let's see what we got going on here.
Okay.
A tank and pull him into a blood stab.
He's got a blood spear. Yep, and it's catching us. It looks like we have some lag.
But look at that Fire Knight, loyal to the Orzhov Syndicate.
Oh, that's my kind of friend. We'll start with some Rancor pots, and we'll throw a Ghost Flame to try and get past the door with an explosion. We got it. We poise break the host.
Beautiful. That's my favorite spell in Elden Ring.
Oh, and like I said, that impaling thrust loves to go through shields. And his friend just died to the knight, the Fire Knight.
I think one of the sneaky things about using the cane sword is that it looks so unimposing.
Yeah, you're right. It's not very imposing.
Yeah, because it's hard, I think, for people to pick up, like, what was he using? Obviously, it's a sword, but...
Catch it right through to take him down. Thank you for your contributions to the Orzhov Guild, good sir.
Everyone's always happy to pay their debts.
And if you're not, well, I guess you'll have to pay him in the next lifetime. Nice. Look at those spirits.
Yeah, either way, the Orzhov will make you pay.
Castle Ensis.
Boy, there's a lot of people in the DLC that haven't paid their debts.
Teysa Karlov. She's a practiced law mage in Ravnica. Oh, and you can see our host down here is mimic veiled into looking like a pot, so I'm guessing he's had some invaders before.
Yeah, maybe once or twice.
How about we throw a Sprite Stone down there and see what they think about that?
Yes.
We had to free aim it.
Hey, it's adorable and it's funny.
But we got the time to talk about the Orzhov Advocate, about how she was a law mage.
It's all about the control in magic when it comes to the Orzhov and the Azorius.
Boom.
When you get into things on Ravnica. But that controlling magic, much like how you see with Teysa fighting and the use of the spirits, you have to control the battlefield.
That's how a law mage gets the job done.
Yeah, and the spirits help you just kind of maneuver that. You got to play around with them because you know your opponents are going to run or try to roll through them. And then you just try to match it up.
Yeah, Czech is getting the full force of them from up above, too.
Yeah.
You can really torment with these pots.
Oh, the mixture of using Ancient Death Rancor and using the pots is so good because you think you know the timing of the Ancient Death Rancor, and they'll miss you throwing the pots and putting out more spirits that will come a little faster and have a farther reach than they're expecting.
Yeah. Well, now that they're ready to climb up on the other side, we've got a face-off at the ladder or at the staircase.
Oh, see, boom.
Boom! Full-on combo, 1735.
Debt paid.
All right, Big House's turn.
He's definitely built in. The biggest weapon, the biggest shield.
He's tanky too.
But those Ancient Death Rancor will stun you pretty easily, no matter what.
Ooh. Host added in too. He just took a swing at us.
Another big hammer.
Impaling Thrust catches him off guard. And then we add extra pressure with our spirits. And people love to roll into that Impaling Thrust. It's a really good roll catch.
And it's funny having it on such a short blade.
We got to heal that Frostbite. All right, here we go. Let's lay down Ancient Death Rancor. We go another Spectral Light, and we take a Piercer to the face. That was painful.
That'll get you.
Let's try it again.
But here's another fine example of controlling the battlefield using range and your allies.
Oh, and then they're going to circle around, and we impaling thrust for a full combo again.
Oh, another debt paid.
But unfortunately, nearly every attack is going to stun you with this kind of build.
Yeah, she's very much a light armor. Like we said, Teysa's not a combat-oriented person. She's a great support role, that's for sure.
Good fight, guys. That wizard put me down. Because that comet went and right into the next comet because of the stun.
And Mountaintop of the Giants. This is fun.
Teysa Karlov back again, looking for that money. They better have it.
The money, the runes. Either way, just pay up.
Either way, whatever currency you have, we're taking it.
And no, we got 2-on-1 here.
Oh, yeah.
Look at him running around Morgott's giant crusher.
We make high, we make nice. All right. This looks like an honor fight, right?
Very elegant.
Yeah, may the best win. Indeed, my friend.
Shiny gold knight. I like this.
Yeah, I like it too. Let's see what he's got. He's got Giant Crusher, so we know we got a big, slow weapon.
Nope.
And the Lion's Claw Ash Award. He's already caught. Ooh, we punish that with the Spirit Sword. And right into the Rancor Slash. Look how much life he's already lost.
Yeah, those spirits, man, they'll catch you.
Ooh.
They add just a little bit of range.
I hear some casting going on behind me.
Oh, now we've got 2-on-1.
Saved his friend. Little spirits. They could really have better range on that.
They could. That would be my only critique, I guess. The spirits all have like a different range, so it can be a little tricky learning it and figure out which ones are good. But they have their own little bit of value to it.
Look how far they follow him. They track.
That was the other thing too that I always thought about
Punish.
when I used to play.
Roll catch with that impaling
meteors
thrust.
everywhere.
Why is he coming back in again without healing?
I think he's pretty sure he can just crush you. He ain't got no armor on.
We got Bloody Slash on the host. Roll catch him. Oh, we missed. Rancor Slash, catch him.
Ooh.
Ooh, here comes the host again trying to Bloody Slash behind our back. Oh, full 180 on that slash, too.
Gotcha.
Almost killed us. All right, time for some spirit help. Spirit pots go. Each one having 4. Look how much damage that is. I mean, he added with his own Bloody Slash, but still, it's just a pot. Roll catch. Like clockwork.
They're doing good about trying to space you right in between them.
Put the money in my pot.
You interrupted the honor fight. That increased the taxes you have to pay.
Ooh, we slapping him up, though.
Beautiful. I wish the Death Prince staff actually increased not just the damage of the spirits, but the length of time that they stayed out.
Yeah, like the old Lord. Yeah.
That would be super cool.
This is a strange invading spot. You don't get to do the subterranean shunning grounds very often.
I mean, with good reason. Nobody likes it down here.
I like it down there.
I hate it down here.
Oh, man. It looks like his friend is away from the keyboard.
Oh,
AFK.
no. Time to pay.
That's how long he has, is until my stuff kills him.
As long as I have mana, there's something going on.
His friend better come out here and stop us.
The poor guy. He's like, I'm trying to block for you. I'm trying.
Ooh, he did stun us, but let's see if he can do it again.
Oh, no. You're right on
Caught
the perfect
in the
line.
explosion. Look at that. Frostbite and death from the flame.
Ah.
Oh, and his host never came back. Or his furled finger. Summons. Teysa just taking him down.
A valiant attempt at protecting your friend, though.
Spirits will take her all the way.
Back to Limgrave.
Now, this one, we want to talk a little bit about her deformity, where she was born with that bad leg. So she feels very boof, you know? She's not a big combat person.
Yeah. But it does add a nice bit of elegance with that cane sword that she uses.
Yeah, whoosh. Speaking of, we're about to get a lot more physical injury.
Yeah, you can't take much more, to be honest with you.
Yeah, our leg is the least of our concerns right now. Yeah, you can feel that leg, can't you?
She can run in the lands between.
Okay, so let's fight now that we got a little more room. And of course, as soon as we start fighting, we get a Rancor bow. These guys are maxed out to just wreck invaders.
It's a heavy bleed setup on the one guy, and you just running around like a porcupine, so it's all good.
We're a pincushion.
Every one of those arrows is going to be another fine.
Yeah, each one's another coin.
Oh, and they got a hunter.
All right, Sir Bonk. And we just threw out a Sprite Stone, too.
Little guy.
Ancient Death Rancor for pressure.
Lots of dead spells. Just lots of them everywhere.
Oh, we missed the Impaling Thrust.
He's like, God, just avoid the little ball of light.
Oh, it's super dead.
Here it comes, the ball of light.
Oh, gosh. Post-mortem Sprite Stone to do revenge.
Hadoosh.
All right, guys, maybe don't. And right back to it. Right back to it.
Sprite Stone's adorable, though.
It's how the spirits work.
Yeah.
They creep in real slow and they blow up.
And back in Limgrave, down in the Mistwood.
We set up our Ancient Death Rancor. We make it ready to go. And it looks like we got another red in the distance.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, red, don't die. We're coming. Go, pot. Rancor pot. Save my friend.
Give a little bit of range, but not quite.
No, it didn't make it, did it? All right, Mr. Blue, it's time to fight Teysa Karlov.
Yeah, I think the host is back there dealing with a rune bearer.
Did you see how much damage that was?
Oh, no.
Oh, man, and you know he's used to people panic rolling out of this, so we're just going to go for a swipe. Now who's worried? All right, go heal up. I'll get ready, too.
You heal, we'll send the spirits to deal with you.
Now, I don't want to get caught in that golden crux again, so I'm going to stay out of range of that. But how much you want to bet he walks right into this explosive ghost flame?
Got it.
Let's put some pressure on with the spirits and try to finish this up with an impaling thrust. Got
There you go. Like I said, if you can just stun them for half a second while the spirits are roaming, they're going to get you.
You can do whatever you want. Yeah, if you can capitalize on that damage as they're caught up in the combo, stunned.
Mm-mm.
So our host is over here, I think, fighting the bear.
Yeah, just causing, I mean, these things are second biggest cause of nightmares for me in Elden Ring.
This would be so good.
I know, right?
We didn't quite hit him. All right. Mayoru Senshi.
Also using a giant crusher.
Yeah, the giant crusher's been popular lately, hasn't it? But we got a runner.
This is a tricky spot for you to try to fight too using spirits because there's so many walls.
Yeah, it's tough. We're going to have to do impaling thrust. And we take a giant crusher to the skull. And that was a mistake. I better heal up. And that is not a heal. This is real close, real fast.
Yeah, he's coming.
That was a series of mistakes on Teysa's part.
This is another good example of we have to control this fight. So how do we get it? We got to get him out of these areas where the ghosts can do their thing.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's try it again. Pop! And I'll take another one. I just can't get through. All right, punish.
It's crazy because you can see those moves coming a mile away, but sometimes they still just get you.
Yeah. Now, I want to get him with these spirits. And you'd think, in theory, going down here is just a great idea. But I am throwing Rancor pots and putting down explosive bombs everywhere.
Yeah, the ghost flame in tight quarters is deadly.
Yeah, and it's over.
Nowhere to go.
What a beaut. The power of spirits, my friend.
The death sorceries are amazing.
Motivated by taxes.
Hell yeah.
Let the Orzhov have another ding in the cup.
Oh, Bellerat Tower Settlement.
Oh yeah, Teysa Karlov, Human Advisor, 2/4. If a creature dying causes a triggered ability to go, it goes again.
That's probably her best card. I would say it's probably her most popular card for sure.
Yeah, I mean, the creature tokens having vigilance and lifelink is pretty nice too. Especially since she deals with spirits a lot.
Mm-hmm. Because this was also that card came out in the same set when they started doing the Afterlife ability, which is, I love that. It's so much fun.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Yep, that down a narrow hallway is not.
Woo, that was close. Up. Okay, maybe not. Let's roll. Let's try and catch him around the corner. If he comes flying around. No, not quite. But we do have a line of Ghost Flame. That's cool.
The Ghost Flame always branches out in that same pattern, so once you figure it out, you can always just kind of aim it too.
We're just piling on the damage with these spirits.
Yeah, this is a dangerous spot because there's just enough room for spirits to do what they got to do.
You can see he's using that blasphemous wave where the...
I mean, you both are trying to catch each other with the same trick.
Right around the corner. So I want to be upstairs because she has basically superiority with the height with these spirits.
Absolutely. There was an earlier episode where we were, I don't know who we were playing or what we were doing, but oh,
We miss, but it is my dream to catch them with this.
it'll work.
Let's go again. Look, he's going up to the ladder. Ladder bomb!
It has a height and like it's got a spherical range.
I love ladder bombs. All right, host, finish it up. Okay. Oh, he stuns us. We better roll out of here. He stuns us again, but we're going to jump it and bring down the Hammer of Nazan. Nah, that's Varagoth. I don't think Teysa can wield the Hammer of Nazan.
No, it's probably twice her weight.
You know, break what's left of her leg.
But hey, the debts have been paid.
Nice. Oh, Fogriff Catacombs. This is a fun one. It's with those imps that like to jump on their sword vertically.
I hate those things.
And also the imps that do the explosive gumball.
Yes, those ones are very fun.
Oh, so this is the one we're going to be having ourselves a good old-fashioned elevator fight.
Can't say I've had any of these yet, but
DLC exclusive.
I'll take your word for it.
Ooh, we eat it.
Ooh.
Damn. Oh, we'll dodge that one. Now, how about some ancient Death Rancor? But first, we're going to put out the Sprite Stone and watch. It's actually going to catch it. It triggers now. It takes a second to explode. Boom. There it is.
It's like, oh god, I'm not on the elevator.
So let's put down these spirits, Ancient Death Rancor, and it's going to come down on top of his head, just like that.
Beautiful.
Let's see if we can get it again.
They're deadly from up high.
Boom. He takes another 500 damage. Now, the pot's not doing so great. They're getting caught up by the elevator and disappearing.
Yeah. It's just moving too fast. It is a tricky spot.
Magic elevator fight.
Oh, here we go.
Look at this, more magic. Let's do it to the death. Okay. We got to dodge this, and I think... Yeah, let's do another fully charged Ancient Death Rancor.
He's running. He's running.
Oh, good thing he ran. We're going to have to go chase him. No more magic fight on the elevator.
It's probably for the best, to be honest.
Well, you would think that. Look at this guy just going to town.
Man, who doesn't want one of those running around with you?
Okay. Well, odds are in our favor. Roll it. That's close.
That's a strong spell.
Mm-hmm. We're going to put on our physical defense because that's what I'm most worried about with that big sword over there. Oh, when we take... I thought I could go right in between, but I missed.
Ooh, he wants to go at it.
Oh, no. That is one of my favorites. It's going to be hard to pull that off and get it on me.
Kaboom.
Oh, nope. He's fully healed. Well...
But the dead are coming.
Well, there's a lot of pressure on this guy.
Yeah, that's, he just can't get up.
Rancor slash, but we're out of FP. Oh, and I was just running my mouth, too, and I take a face full. Boom.
Love that axe, though.
Okay, more Death Rancors, more spirits. We catch him.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, 1,000 with combo damage.
Oh, no.
He blink bolts, and we'll take it with an R1.
That was coming. There was a price to be paid. He did a lot.
I was smothering him.
It was. I was the smothering tithe of Ghost. He tried to avoid having to pay, but eventually you gotta.
Spirits. The Orzhov come calling, and if you don't have the money, you're gonna pay with your soul.
Ooh, this will be exciting. I feel like Crumbling Firm Azula is just your second home in the world.
Crumbly FA.
Here we go. Interesting. This is also really beneficial to the spirits because you have the range, and if they get in a wrong position, the stunning from Ancient Death Rancor will knock you off pretty quick.
Oh yeah, they need to be very careful.
And if you try to run away from them too much, you're going to run yourself right off the edge. And that's no good.
I know, it's just little old Teysa standing here, and they're all too afraid to come fight her.
We're like, this chick's barely got any fucking clothes on. What are we doing here? Let's go get her.
Yeah, she doesn't have very big armor on.
Oh, he's got the Blood Fiend arm.
Okay, now that they're all crossed, let's go get ourselves a little backup here. So there's backup. And we want to try and get them caught up in spirits. And the blood flies immediately.
It's effective. This is where I like narrow corridors like this is where I like using the spectral rings because they're fast and they stay very narrow.
Oh, and look how much damage adds up so quick with those spirits. And he's hiding behind that shield. Oh, we just missed with the impaling thrust.
He knows what to do. He's like, I just gotta block, I just gotta block.
But we get past it. Oh, and we'll take the blood loss. Damn, that was quick.
Yeah, they're both going straight in on the blood.
All three of them were blood. Now they're chasing me up here. I'm wondering if I can get some spirits off. But we'll dodge it and we'll take ourselves a little backside action.
This it?
No, he survives. And we're in a dangerous spot.
Had a Sparta line ready to go.
Ooh, rivers of blood, corpse piler.
Oof.
And we need to get out of here. Ooh, that was lucky.
Oh my. Paid a little bit of gold to stay alive there.
Oh, yeah. Okay, now we need to prepare as we go to fight our friends in round 2. And Corpse Piler Man just yeeted himself right off the edge.
I did warn you. You got to be careful where you're stepping around here.
See, now he's going for the one shot, I'm pretty sure. The Blood Fiend's arm with the bleed build and Royal Knight's Resolve.
Yeah, it'll get you.
Yeah, so we really don't want to take that.
And he looks like he's got just enough armor on there to have a high enough poise that it'll be hard to interrupt it if you try to go for it.
Yeah. I'm trying to be tricksy around these corners, but I just can't quite catch him. He's playing very safe. Oh yeah, lots of spirits. He just narrowly avoided that impaling thrust. And we dance around him.
This is a true chess match here.
Boom, an impaling thrust with the pierce will stun you. Oh, and he gets the blood loss.
Yep. Oh, good hit.
Nice. Okay, we gotta not play around with that. Now, I do want to try and challenge it, but I'd rather have some spirits on our side.
Yeah. Why do 1-on-1 when you can do like 7-on-1?
Look at all these. How about another batch?
He's like, I just gotta keep rolling. Just keep rolling.
So many.
Oh, God.
It's never ending. Oof. He's just trying to attack through it now, but we'll get the impaling thrust since he's getting sloppy. We'll punish it.
Oh, he's crouching. I don't know what he's doing now.
Ooh, we try the Rancor Slash, but the blood off of the heavy catches us.
Yeah, it splashes every time it hits the ground.
Oh, man, and I tried to trade with the Spirit Sword. Let's try it again, see if we can't get through. No, that Blood Fiend armor is just too much. We need to bail. We need to... Okay, there we go. Then we can talk about how she was murked in her own mansion.
Yeah, it looks a little bit like what's going on now. She's tried to survive, but then she also does get murdered. But as we mentioned, in Ravnica, the strongest will survive, and she comes back as a ghost, much like her grandpapa.
We'll talk about her again in a minute, but right now, back to Aggro Muriel.
This is a good fight. He's lost 2 compadres that had to pay their debts.
Oh no, he's got a Beastman of Farum Azula on him. Oh no, the writing's on the wall.
He's...
A demoralized, intentional death.
I don't know where you're going. You're still going to have to pay this debt. Your spirit's coming back.
We'll catch you. Once we find your spirit, you're going to have to run all over again.
Ah. Oh well. Back to the Belarut.
Now, the Belarut Tower, this is an area where you can get some good height on people.
And you have the Deathbirds that also do I argue a more powerful Rancor call because theirs is directed and super fast.
For sure. And there they are at the bottom. Okay, let's start with the Death Rancor. Charge it for maximum damage.
Just floating on down.
Oh, time for Rancor pots to add to the damage. And I think...
Oh, my goodness.
Oh. Now that's some damage.
I love it. It's one of my favorite things. When you have this spell and height, oh, they don't see it coming.
No, and the pots add extra pressure at a different speed and rate.
Yeah, because they'll at that range you're gonna have the pot hit and have spirits on them before your other ones actually get there.
It's like we got a Moon Veiler in our hands. We'll take advantage of that height again. Hey, mind the gap.
Tom Brady.
It's just too much. It's never ending. Look at that.
And Moonveil's going to be hard to use when you got the spirits because you have to be slow moving.
Boom, impaling thrust.
Another debt paid.
The Orzhov Guild's making out today.
There's be a lot of new members.
When you send Teysa herself, you know she's going to come back with a lot of money.
Oh, yeah. And at least one spirit.
Last invasion of the day in the Scorpion River Catacombs.
This is especially fitting because you have Death Blight present in this tomb.
Yeah, it's quite thematic. Coming back from the dead, she is a spirit now since she was murked, and now she actually runs the Orzhov Guild as a ghost.
Yeah, she is a surprise witness to her own trial.
To her own murder, yeah, I know, only magic, right?
I mean, there's nothing better, nothing more concrete.
So we got a Sir Bobbert and someone else. I couldn't see.
But again, we have the height advantage.
And we're going to use it. Should I throw down a glowstone? No, I think we should send spirits.
Also got the ceiling on our side.
Nice. You see, they'll chase them. Okay, we got to get to that ladder before they get over there. And I think we're going to do one of my favorite things of all time.
And they're not even prepared.
Ladder bombs.
You saw him process it for half a second, and he's like, oh, no.
He says, nah, I'm good.
And he's like, I'm going to run.
Oh, look, we got friends now. And Death, like you were saying, the Death Blight frog is making Death Blight, and we'll bomb them.
Death Blight.
Look at the damage.
Oh, they're like, we have to go. There's just no avoiding. Oh, God.
Caught by the ghost flame, and he's out. Summons number 2. You want to try this?
Comets. Here we go.
We'll evade. Nice. Now remember, he's up there taking Death Blight, so he better be careful.
You know, what are you more worried about? The dead spirits coming or the eyes? Oh,
well, I think that was that. He died to the Death Blight. So one remains.
And fittingly, it's the host.
Only one. There he is. Oh, and we send out the spirits to do our dirty work. And this clever SOB tricked me.
Sending you down.
I'll be up real fast. Don't you worry. You think you got me?
She came back as a spirit, remember? She can just go wherever she wants.
Oh, yeah. And I did not touch the loading time.
He's like, she's back.
Oh, no, sir. We're here to collect. Boo, and he'd rather jump off. It might have been unfortunate roll. Can't tell.
I don't know, but either way, the debt is paid.
Teysa, the Opulent, and the Orzhov. Let's head back over to Castle Sol. Wrap it up for the day.
On to the end step. Yes. Welcome back to the warmth of our home.
Oh, it feels good to be at Castle Sol.
Well, I think today was another really good episode overall. Hopefully, everybody will enjoy the Morgott Omen King deck being led by Varagoth, Blood Sky Sire. I like the boast mechanic of representing his ability to fetch up whatever equipment you want of the top priority ones and going ham on your opponents with Death Touch. And
the Death Touch is the part that I like the most, especially when you combined it with some of the other cards like the equipment and given a menace and higher power. That Death Touch got stretched into a much farther space.
Improve upon the ability. But I think it's a fun little take on Morgott.
Yeah, you really did great. The whole deck list is filled out. Stuff like Dark Ritual and other good instants and sorceries that give you a real good ramp, and it's a solid deck overall. Mono Black's not hard to get mana for either.
Yeah, I mean, Mono Black itself is just extremely powerful, so.
In the second part of the show, we watched Teysa Karlov rampaging through the lands between, just taking all the runes.
Yeah, the aristocrat queen.
The Orzhov Guild demanded more tithes.
Yeah.
And so we collected.
There's tons of spirits. So many spirits.
Hundreds of thousands of runes.
It was a great time. But I loved it. I loved your depiction of her. I loved the flavor and the outfit changes, and the use of the cane sword is a beautiful touch because she has a cane sword. It was just too much fun not to have Teysa into the Elden Ring.
Well, hey, that's another episode. Today, we're going to call it a wrap.
If you guys enjoy the content, click that like and subscribe button. Share it with people that you know that love magic. Share it with people that love Elden Ring. Share it with everybody.
And we'll appreciate it. Until next time, guys.
Untap, upkeep, draw.